Ladies and gentlemen, welcome everyone to the Hardcore FM podcast show, a late version of the Hardcore FM podcast show. I'm your host, of course, Hardcore Declan, and tonight, of course, is Royal Rumble preview show tonight. Who's going to win and who's going to lose, of course. I will, if people can text in their predictions of what's going to happen, I'm going to, give my prediction of the show. Obviously, people can come in and give their opinion of the show. San Antonio, Texas, in the home, of course. So let's get into this in no particular match. Obviously, I don't know who the who's in the Royal. All I know is Cody Rhodes in the Royal, and so obviously I can't really predict, but I'm gonna go with Cody Rhodes to win the Royal Rumble, of course. I don't know who won the Royal Rumble. Hopefully, I'm pretty excited last year, compared to the women's Royal Rumble. So I think they had more legends or legend divas, whatever you want to call it, in the women's Royal Rumble, and there was absolutely no. Obviously, Frankie Jeffries saying Cody Rhodes to win the men's Royal Rumble. Obviously, Aaron texted in, "How are you doing, bro? How was things, lads? Hope you are all well." Um, uh, so hope the Scoopy. Frankie Jeffrey says up to Scoopy, of course. Scoopy FC. I think it's Scoopy FC from like Estonia or something. But it was North, what would you say, Santina Morella? Just to let you know, Santino Morella works for TNA, bro, or Impact, though. I don't is Braun Strowman in there? Who else? I don't even know who is Dolph Ziggler. Probably Dolph Ziggler. Probably the Usos. I'll even throw Tori together. And obviously the winner of the men's Royal Rumble match, WrestleMania 39, it will be. And of course, I think the championships are going back to single. I think Roman Reigns is going to be supposed to be dropping one title soon. Don't know when, if it's going to be at the Royal Rumble or pay-per-view before WrestleMania, or he's going to drop one of those. Same tag team champions. They're going to be dropped as well. So anyway, Cody Rhodes to win. Don't know who the women's, the women's match. Sometimes I'd normally like when the women's are. I don't know. Probably. If Becky Lynch is in it, she'll probably win it. But she's not wrong. If Becky is in it, she'll win it. Jeez, that's very, very good. Becky happy. Oh, Kelly. And she's been in the last, was it 2 Rumbles, and she hasn't missed a beat, because she hasn't missed one beat. Medusa, I reckon Medusa will definitely be in the Royal Rumble, because or I don't know if they'll bring her back as Alundra Blaze, or probably mid. I reckon some of the possibly I don't know about the Godfather. Well, if he'll be in it, but I reckon DDP he looks very very fit and healthy. So I reckon he could be in the men's Royal Rumble as a legend. Medusa, she could be in the women's Royal Rumble. I reckon Michelle McKill. I reckon because she always seems to come back for all the Royal Rumbles since was it 2 years the very first women's Royal Rumble? I can't remember. I think it was 2 years ago. Was the very first Royal Rumble. Um, so she's been in the last two Royal Rumble. Michelle McKill will probably be in there too. Because obviously the Undertaker doesn't seem to be retiring much, even though he's supposed to be retired. So she's in the Royal Rumble. I'm gonna win the Royal Rumble. Shayna Baszler or something. Is she in the Royal Rumble? Shayna Baszler? I think she's in it. I don't think it'll be Shayna Baszler, will it? I wouldn't actually wait. I wouldn't be surprised. Actually, wait a minute. Even though Cody Rhodes is to win the men's Royal Rumble, I wouldn't be surprised if I would not be surprised, guys. Please text in Aaron or Brian or Frankie. Please text in and tell me, is Sami Zayn in the Royal Rumble? I think he is. So I reckon it could be like a win. Cody doesn't win it. Sammy, they'll probably make Sammy's win it to make it easier. Rock is coming back, which I don't think The Rock is coming back, but it'll probably set up a match between some triple threat match or something. Whereas Brock Lesnar or something. I reckon Brock Lesnar will show up on 6-16 out of the Rollins from Raw, Bobby Lashley from Raw, Baron Corbin from Raw, Rey Mysterio, SmackDown from SmackDown, Dominic Mysterio. So that's 16 out of the 30 have been announced. Now we will move on to the announced 4 from Raw. Rodriguez from Raw, Shayna Baszler Raquel Rodriguez from SmackDown, Shayna Baszler from SmackDown, Zelina Vega from SmackDown, and Emma from SmackDown. Obviously, apparently it was announced on SmackDown Lowdown or something. So that's the. I'm going to go with Liv Morgan on this one. Liv Morgan to win the Royal Rumble. I'm going to change, and I'm going to say Liv Morgan to win the. Cody Rhodes or Sami Zayn is going to win it. Fucking where you're not expecting Sami Zayn to win it, even though he's kind of like this heel guy that's kind of good. If you know what I mean, it's crazy that he's a heel, but everybody loves him. Everybody loves Sami Zayn or Sami Uso, whatever you want to fucking call him these days. He's called Sami Uso now, for fuck's sake. So that's the men. We've covered the men's and the women's Royal Rumble. Who's in, who's not in it? Well, who's in it? Sorry. We obviously know fucking Hulk ain't going to be in it, and fucking Ric Flair ain't going to be in it, and God knows who else is going to be in it. But I have a funny feeling that DDP looks very well. DDP looks very, very well. The yoga must be paid off for him, even though he's a 50-year-old man. 50s, 60s probably. I reckon he'll probably be in it for 10 or 15 minutes and probably get it. I would like to see Mick Foley. I don't know if Mick Foley can be honest. I'd love to see him. Pit black match. So basically it's gonna be this pit black, it's basically gonna be darkness. I presume there'll be the cameras will have some sort of lights where you can kind of see it because it'd be a bit ridiculous now. You can't see the fucking match paying for a pay-per-view and you can or some shit like that. Who Bray Wyatt or LA Knight? And you see what happened on Raw the other night where the Undertaker gave LA Knight to Bray Wyatt and his sister Abigail them and the Undertaker will do something in his ear and then lift the ring and so on. So is he going to be not going to be his yard now? Even though Roman Reigns claims that's his yard, which I suppose it is. He's the double champ now, and so on. But anyway, who is going to win? Guys, who's going to win? I'm missing out on the texts book going on the internet, and I don't if I am look at the internet because it only started this shit when I turned off the internet the other day. Giving me problems, and now all of a sudden it's giving me major problems. So I do apologize, guys, if you are listening to what you're getting the gist of some an LA Knight. Obviously, Bray Wyatt is going to beat LA Knight. LA Knight is not going to beat Bray Wyatt. Not a chance. Not a chance. Because if LA Knight beats Bray Wyatt, then I'm going to stop watching wrestling completely. He's not going to. Bray Wyatt, Liv Morgan to win the Women's Royal Rumble or Becky Lynch, and Sami Zayn. I don't know what's going on with my connection. The connection's all sorry, guys. Liv Morgan to win the Women's Royal. Liv Morgan or Becky Lynch. Becky Lynch is in Liv Morgan or Becky Lynch to win the Women's Royal Rumble, and Sami Zayn or Cody Rhodes to win the Men's Royal Rumble. And that's my predictions. Now we will move on to Bianca Belair versus Alexa Bliss for the Raw Women's Championship. Was Bianca Belair, is she going to keep her title, or is Alexa Bliss going to reach down? I don't like balls. Man United and Manchester City fan, same kind of thing. What the hell is wrong with my internet, guys? What the hell is wrong with my internet, man? It's like lagging all over the fucking. It says your connection is unstable. Fuck's sake. Serious, guys. I do apologise of my. I need to have come in and get some of this fuck because it's pissing me off now. But anyway, who said? I said Bliss to win. Haven't heard that from Frankie or Bliss to win. I'm actually gonna go with Bianca Belair, but will Bliss get that darkness and become a four-time champion? So Aaron of who's going to win Alexa Bliss, and this one goes to win. Oh, I haven't heard from Frankie, so please do, guys. Roman Reigns, undisputed championship or units. Is it going to be Kevin Owens? And remember now, I feel a screw job. Screw Roman Reigns, or if he doesn't win it, he's gonna. I reckon he'll do either Kevin Owens or his shit after all. Yeah, and remember, Sami Zayn had took an awful lot of bullets for Roman Reigns and the Usos and shit. SmackDown's on tonight, so we'll know in depth what way. But I just have a funny feeling either Zayn is going to screw either Kevin Owens, or he's going to screw the Tribal Chief Roman Reigns. I just have a funny feeling, but I'm going to go with Roman Reigns to win, guys, tomorrow night. But I just have a funny feeling it's going to be like a U-turn. I just have a really, really funny feeling that Sami Zayn's going to do something. Either help his loyal to the Tribal Chief, or he's not going to Tribal Chief. So one or the other. So where I hope you enjoy this 20 minutes preview show of me talking shit, of course. Thanks very much for the info, Frankie, and argue get in here and have it last week, so I'll get off, want to relax. Anyway, guys, before I get out of here, is I'm gonna give everybody a shout out, guys. Everybody a shout out in the Drac, Mary Brown, Helsing, Knuckle, and we go over to the circle, which is Aaron. I want to say hello to Aaron, Brian, two great lads, or sorry, three great lads. Well, especially I know, but I have to say Brian and Aaron, I have to say, they've kept me sane. Um, and obviously, he'll never be forgotten. Anyway, because this Colin actually would, even when I didn't have many viewers and very many subs, Colin used to help me with the show. And I think I should dig out my vault somewhere. It's in one of my videos. Colin a couple of years ago, and we were doing. I think it was actually would you believe? I think it was a Royal Rumble show actually we done, and I must play. We won't name. We won't give his name because he doesn't. So we just called him Grandpa at the time, and so we had Colin and Grandpa, and obviously myself on the show, and just talking about wrestling and talking what we love, which is mad because we had the same tastes watching the wrestling and stuff like that, and it was good because I could sit in the same room talking about wrestling. So it was fantastic. I want to say hello to you guys. Only for you guys, I'll probably be somewhere else, guys. I'll be probably somewhere else, guys. Only for you to keep me going, guys. The way you do keep me going. Now we will go over to Bailieborough, of course. Garda Owen Finn, of course. I want to say hello to Garda Owen Finn. I want to say hello to Detective Sergeant Anne Marie. And I want to say hello to retired Garda. He's retired now about a year or so. Noel Fleming, of course. I only seen Noel the other day. He's in good form. Bit grouchy because he's for speak one bad word about Noel Fleming. If if you were in a crisis situation, he would help you. Absolutely help you in a heartbeat. Even his feet will help you, and that's good. That's me hometown police. You don't get many police like that where would stop and help you if you needed assistance. Even though I think it should be like that, where police, if you were in never in doubt, I think the police should give you a shout, if you know what I mean, and help people out, especially the elderly people and stuff. Um, really. So, um, oh, there's one person actually I do really, really want to give a shout out, an absolute legend, Joe Muskin legend, a legend. Anyway, that's been our show, guys. I don't know if I should even talk about this piece of shit or just leave it, guys. Really give this piece of shit the time of day. Just say, you know what? No. Good night. You know what I mean? That's what do you think, boys? Should we give this piece of shit the time of day or should we tell him to fuck off? Because he done a video. He done a video the other day. Was it yesterday? And it was so funny. So funny. I'm not even I haven't even got 20 play because I'm tired. I want to go to bed. I want to have an early night for once tonight. But there was a video, and he stated in his video, races is not a crime. A racist is a hate crime. Just to let this person know. He's so stupid. He thinks everything, but he obviously doesn't know that basis. He basically said that being a racist is not a crime. It's a crime. Depending on what type of uh, racist remark. You could probably depend if you were like abusing this person in the street, and stuff like that. So this, so I don't even know if we even should touch on this guy or not. This guy, he likes doing videos about me. I think he's just like a sad and lonely person. He's a sad and lonely person. That I'm not gonna even mention it as soon as I get up in the morning. But obviously my name comes into his head every day of the week as probably a poster of me on the lawyers that what did he say? Something like, oh, Colin told me. I never ever made that any sort of accusation. And I I don't care. I don't know this ecstasy. I can't even say it right. Ecstasy. I don't even know what the um how would I say the effects of this drug. I don't even know what it is because I'm anti-drug. I don't take drugs. Possibly the only drug that I probably put in body is probably in coffee. Like most of the time, I'd have a headache and I wouldn't even take a headache tablet. That's how much anti drug I am. I hardly take a headache tablet. Very seldom I do take a headache tablet. Um, I don't even know what exercise. Look it up or because should I go and let me in to see if I don't take the drug? So I don't want to know what the effects is of this drug. So he basically said to him he was 12, pardon me. But that's funny because he said I met him in 2011, right? And if I supposedly said that, I didn't even know Colin in 2011. But if he said he was 12 in 2011, 2010, 2011, like me and Colin, I lived there for like 7 years, rented accommodation. And obviously, it was time for me to get my own place and shit like that, which I did eventually. But I'm not here to tell my life fucking story. But I met Colin in 2015 because, and how I know is because in 2016 I was getting married. So I only knew Colin like a year, and I invited Colin and a few other people that knew Colin to the wedding because I didn't think it'd be fair inviting this person that not inviting Colin. The fact that they knew each other and stuff like that, it'd be nice to have somebody that he kind of knew. Then, okay, he knew me, but he would have been on his own and he wouldn't have known. And obviously, I didn't get a chance to obviously talk to many people because I was getting too many photos done and the usual shit. But anyway, here to come on, to tell me life story. But um, he said this was 20. Well, news flash for you, Mister. I'm not even going to even say his name because his name makes me fucking want to throw up. Honestly, his name. So he went on his YouTube channel yesterday and stated that Colin told me when he was 12, which I didn't know Colin then, about the effects of fucking ecstasy. Like, really, bro? Really? Man, how the hell could somebody tell me something if I didn't know them then? Explain to me. And then what else did he went on? My brother's an alcoholic and it's my fault. Like, really? Like, he's making up this bullshit. It's his friend. Claims that it's his brother-in-law. He said that he was married to his sister, which I don't believe. And even if he was, Jesus, God help, God help that woman. No wonder that woman probably walked away if it's just because he claims that his brother-in-law, even though they're separated, they're not married anymore. So does that not make you no brother-in-law anymore? It'd be like if I and her brothers or sisters. I don't fucking think so. If I got divorced, you know, unless we got divorced, civilized or something, and they're separate ways. I don't think I still don't go to your sister, but can we still talk? He's gonna just say, you know what, feel mate, and put the phone. So I just said I'd come on because that, and of course, he doesn't. Everybody he ruins it. Everybody I talk to, like he talks about them. Like he done it with Colin Mercy on the chap. He's passed away. Which I think about him every like a brother to me. But you know, and then like was this, I didn't even watch the rest of the video. But according to basic call or drug addict, really, bro, really, bro. How, like I see you, he would not like if I start talking about shit about his family. I guarantee anybody I speak to now nowadays, he's targeting them, and I think it's disgraceful that he's targeting these people when he doesn't know these people. And I'm not trying to be bad on Aaron and Brian and Frankie. I don't even know, I hardly know them, and I'm not being bad. I talk to them from time to time, and they hooker is doing videos of people that he doesn't even fucking know, and then he's talking about Matt. You know, and I have to say, since I met Matt, um, I have to say I'm delighted that I met this guy. It was just like a random thing, and boy, this person. I'm not even going to say his name because it makes me vomit. But Matt is an absolute gentleman. Um, he's helped me out an awful lot. Um, Kept me sane. Aaron and Brian have kept me sane, and I thank them for that. I absolutely thank them. And these people can see through this person, and I'm glad that I actually have somebody now that can see through these people. Or sorry, I'm glad I have somebody that can see through this asshole. So I didn't want to come on and talk about this prick because he's meaningless. He's like shit on me. That I don't give a bollocks about. I'm gonna wash my shoes. I'm gonna wash that shit off. Maybe about 3 or 4 videos about me, and probably another probably tonight. He claims that he has pictures and that's psychopath or some sort of at least. So I don't know why this person is involving other people, and then talking bad about them. Like if we have something to say, be as a man, and say, look, obviously he will shit up. So he claims that I told he was like 12 years old in 2010 or 2011 when I didn't even know Colin then. So like really, bro. But and I guarantee you now he's gonna come on and do another video. So what he's the type of piece of shit I'm dealing with. He's gonna come on and tell you more lawyers and more lawyers. And I don't know. Does he have to come on? And I thought I had three good friends in Dublin, and he done enough damage there to make them stop talking to me. So he done an awful lot of damage there. So I hate this person. I hate this person because I had a great friendship with 3 people that I'm not going to even name on the show. And he went and he was, I believe you. You know what I mean? But, I'm too old, to be going out fighting with people and shit like that. I couldn't give a shit. If people want to be assholes, go ahead. I know the 3 individuals uh, You don't turn around and say, well, Declan sent me up around and spreading lies to this American cunt and thinking it's funny. It's funny, like, really? Really, guys? I've done for years. But, God works in mysterious ways. And what goes around comes around. It's one day. But anyway, guys, I'm getting out of here. I'm like, I hope you enjoyed the Royal Rumble preview show, guys. We already gave out our shout outs, but I am out of here, guys. I will probably talk to Aaron and Frankie maybe tomorrow or something, guys, boys, because I'm going to bed early. So I probably won't be on after this video. Like, I probably won't be on Xbox. I'm just too tired. I'm gonna just have something to eat and then straight to bed. And of course, Hardcore FM, of course, Hardcore FM. Guys, please like what found and give us a thumbs up, guys, please. Slán lad. I'm out of here, guys. Good night and God bless.